Aries, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Aries. Cross watchers are also welcomed here. I am to speak to you like you are an Aries sun sign. However, could be dealing with a Leo, could be married to a Leo, and just could be feeling very inspired right now, and maybe on your way toward spirituality, spiritual lessons, maybe going through a spiritual awakening, and going toward things that you can't really see the results of, but I do feel like there are results coming. Clarity is coming if the things have been feeling kind of in the dark, okay? That is a side story. This is a love story that we're going to be looking at here, Aries. We're going to be looking at your energy, their energy, and then a potential outcome as well as an overarching energy. Anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whoever you have on that beautiful Aries brain of yours. All right, you guys, let's look at, let's get at your love life. Anything you need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel. If you already are subscribed to Aries, thank you so much and welcome back. If you are not, and you do find yourself resonating with my energy and the reading, do feel free to subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. All right, so the energy you bring to the connection is the Three of Pentacles. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. I am getting this energy that you just don't see this coming right now, or that you see it going. We'll find out, okay? Let me just see here. You might be focusing on work right now. This might be somebody you work with, and you might even see them as competition. You might be doing some introspection right now. This might be somebody from online. We're going to figure this all out, Aries. This might be going into a reading I saw from you a while ago. I can't really tell. I can't see. That Two of Swords has kind of got me blocked. That Five of Swords has got me blocked a little bit. I got the Five of Swords on the bottom of this deck as well. I had this reading about a vlogger a while ago, and I am feeling that energy again, so it really could be that same energy. I'm going to try to make it more general this time so that more people can get involved here, but I am getting sort of a breakup-y feeling. This doesn't have to be a vlogger, so I'm going to make it more general this time. This could be anybody that is feeling sort of publicly singled out or broken up with. But it's what I'm going to get. What I'm going to say here is I feel like this is kind of a fight that is being had in front of people. And I do feel like you are choosing to kind of go on a new adventure away from this connection. But I do feel like this has been done in the workplace, for most of you, okay? So if you're on YouTube and that is the workplace, that is what I was feeling there was 2 or 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 readings ago, that's what I was feeling, like the workplace was a vlog family. But this feels still very much like a workplace breakup. Could be in the public eye, doesn't have to be. It does feel like there's a lot of people watching is what it feels like. Again, it feels like a very, like you have way more than just family involved. Like you guys don't just have to break up the family and the home. It feels like there is also ties to everything, work and, so you have friends, mutual coworkers, is what it feels like. But I do feel like you're gaining your total independence, and not just independence, but you're like a place that you've never known in your own singlehood, and it's going to feel beautiful. But again, I do feel like at this time I'm getting that people are going to get to watch you shine for the first time in your entire life. I feel like you're feeling very good about it, but I do feel like the overall, I do feel like there is some stress going on underneath the surface. Again, I think the stress is coming from at this time just feeling like, God, can you guys stop watching? And it's like, give me some privacy is what I'm getting right now. And you can't stop watching either. So that's what I'm getting right now, is that we're just having a hard time. I feel like, yeah, your person's owie. They have the 2 nines, just very, obviously very independent energy, which is great, but except for they're in pain. You know, this is not fun. This is a breakup. This is owie stuff, right? Never gonna feel good no matter what. But you guys are both moving on with the 6 of Swords in your energy to the, breakups I always, since I was a kid, I've noticed this, and this is the stupidest thing. Whenever I'm in a relationship and I'm watching somebody go, even if I'm in a happy, most of my relationships have been pretty unhealthy, but in the midst of them, I don't recognize that they're unhealthy. I think I'm happy with the person that I'm with. But what I notice is that every time somebody else is going through a breakup, when I'm in the midst of a relationship, I always get this very jealous, very envious feeling, like, I want to go through that breakup. Like, because they get this energy about them that's very Stella got her groove back. They get a new power, a power up. That's what you're getting right now, this very powerful power up, Empress energy, new ideas, new inspirations, it's like you're renewed, and it's a new, like you're literally gifted with this extra inspirational energy inside of you, this new oomph, this new gust of energy, this burst, these new ideas, this new motivation to try harder, to do better, this lust for life again, this zest for life again. And that's what I'm feeling right now. And I feel like your person is not necessarily feeling that zest for life. I do feel like they're feeling single. I honestly, they have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, which normally are great cards. I just feel like it's saying they're feeling single. Like, I don't think they're saying they're feeling those lovely, luxurious, independent, emotionally independent. They have the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords with it, right? So I feel like it's just like, yeah, they're feeling single, and it really hurts to watch, to be honest with you. I feel like they maybe, and the reason why I feel like they're feeling this way is because I feel like they maybe took some opportunities to almost make you think they were feeling luxurious, independent. You know, I feel like they tried to make you feel like they were feeling a little better than they were feeling. I feel like they almost took these opportunities to hurt you a little bit with them, you know, like, I've had this happen before in my life where they tried to act like they were doing too good, and it's okay just to admit that this hurts, this is a painful situation. We don't have to hurt each other by trying to act like we're doing better than we are. We can just kind of be very, being authentic in life is definitely going to be the best way to go, always. We don't necessarily have to show somebody our vulnerabilities when we're breaking up with them. I don't think that's not what I'm saying. But trying to make them hurt by making them think we're doing better it's a game, and it's not a game we need to be playing with people at this time, you know. And I think they played a game with you that's backfiring on them, is what I'm getting right now. And while I think you've done the things you needed to do and you never played a game trying to hurt them, this is bringing you into Empress energy, powering you up. I think the game they played with you is bringing them into their own demise, is what I'm getting right now. And it's pretty painful, and it's hard. I think it's hard for you to watch. If I'm being honest, I don't think you're feeling good about it. I think you're feeling good in your own skin, in your own life, and I think you're in your Empress energy. But I do think that you're having this sort of owie. It's hard to watch. I know that feeling as well. Okay, I had to watch for years an ex of mine do much better than me, and then had to and felt very solo, very alone, going through my pain and my darkness. And then had to, feel his pain as I started to do better and recognize that he never really did heal, and that shit hurt more than I was like, now I want to go back and take all his pain away. So it's like, there's never going to be that spot so it just, I can't really explain it. I'm getting really sad here. This is hard stuff. This is not easy, but I do say that God's going to take them through this and get them, again, I feel like this is public, and I think that's why it's making it more painful. It's like you have to watch them go through whatever this is, and I think that their kind of willingness to kind of take you down publicly is backfiring on them. Maybe you're happy about it, maybe you're not. I don't think you are. I think you're just sitting in your own beautiful energy, and again, I think that their kind of willingness to be selfish and take the win shystily is coming back to backfire. I think what I will say, ownership is what the card that you got, and I think that what the creator is saying here is, as soon as they're willing to admit that they did that, that will they'll be able to heal and mend to that, right? So ownership is going to help them phase out of this kind of painful ending of whatever this is. It's really like, once we kind of take ownership for something that we know we did in life, one of the worst things we can do is hurt another person's heart in order to save our own. And that's really where it's at. It's like, there's so many things that we can do wrong and people call a sin and things like that. The real sin, the only one that God really wants us to avoid, is really taking somebody else's heart down to save our own. He really, when we hurt ourselves, he does not like that. But when we hurt somebody else to save ourselves, that's the one that we really, it breaks God's heart. And that is what I'm feeling right now, is that that is going to need to be mended here, so your person can, your ex-person, this is a very breakup-y thing, for them to kind of, I'm getting, release themselves of this prison they're sitting in right now. They are going to need to admit that they took an opportunity to sabotage you in order to save themselves. What a weird message, you guys. I am so sorry. This is a very interesting message, but it says here, and again, seems like for your person, it says, you acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Again, I think this person is in the midst of needing to really acknowledge that they took an opportunity to hurt you to feel better about themselves, and God does not want them to shame themselves. It's just an acknowledgement that's needed. And I don't know if you're friends with this person. I don't think you can really tell them to acknowledge it. I think that takes it away, right? I'm sorry. I think they're going to need to acknowledge that they've done this on their own, and I think they will. So I love you so much, and I will see you next week.